So we begin by learning the active and passive hang positions. Now this is active with my head up away from my shoulders. I'm pulling down and forward on the bar, and this is passive where I relax on the bar and let my head sink, my shoulders drift up near my ears. Active again, depressed, externally rotated, pulling down on the bar. Passive, elevated, slightly internally rotated, and just relaxing chin down. So you can either take your feet off the ground or move on to a harder progression once you can do 3-second holds with smooth transitions for 10 reps. Now, we make this harder by introducing the hollow body position where we draw the sternum down, shift the ribs forward, and slightly tuck under the pelvis. This puts more anterior stability demands on the shoulder, and we do the same thing from passive hang to active hang, not letting the rib cage flare, not letting the body position change. And this signifies that we're getting really good control of the lats, of the serratus, and this whole active-passive shoulder range. And in order to gain more anterior stability, we're going to then move into a tuck position, which is even harder than a hollow hold. So in this tuck position, the same rules of the hollow hold apply. So ribs down, hips presented forward, and then the knees tucked. If you let your midsection kind of disconnect or your ribs flare, you can still tuck, but it won't be giving you the right effect. So once you've established that body position, we go from passive to active hang. Same thing, 3 seconds in each position with a nice slow transition. And you can see I'm wrapping my shoulder blades down and forward and then relaxing them up and back. Now we're going to learn how to pull down and forward on the bar more strongly using the toes to bar movement. Tucking to get our toes to bar gives us a shorter lever than using straight legs, which makes it more achievable at this stage. So I'm going to go active shoulders, tuck knees, extend the legs, and down. I'm only passive at the very bottom, and then I pull into active on the way up to give my shoulders stability. Do this in a way that feels comfortable and stable. To make this harder, we just keep the legs straight and hold a hollow body position at the bottom. So you can see I'm not letting my feet come back behind my hips. That means that my bottom position is very active as well. I'm not just relaxing and letting my body swing. And then it's straight legs, toes all the way to bar, and you're going to have to pull down quite hard on the bar for that to happen. Now the journey begins again, but with single arm variations where we're just stripping off some fingers from one side to bias the right arm in this case. All of the exact same progressions apply, except you're going to pull down and across towards the opposite hip to gain more stability by recruiting your pec muscles as well as your lats and serratus.